What saves some money on your power bill? It's no secret that energy prices, at least in America, have been on a hike for a long time. Genuine, well-meaning people often stumble upon scams that claim to save power, when in reality, it's just a steal of their money. Here's one such product. This box claims to be an electricity saving box. You can see here, it just plugs into the wall. It claims itself as an electricity saving spike buster. Now, the way these devices claim to work is that it increases the power factor of your devices. But what is power factor? If you want to really get into the weeds of what power factor is, I'm glad you do that on your own. But the long story short is that certain electrical loads, most commonly electric motors, their current draw is not synchronized with the voltage coming out of your outlets. That means that the electrical company has to send extra power to that device that it doesn't actually use. And in large industrial plants, which tend to have a lot of motors, the cost becomes so high that power companies will charge these customers extra just because of that, because it still puts a load on the grid. Therefore, a lot of industrial plants have large banks of capacitors which can store and release energy very quickly to help correct for this. So they get billed the least amount extra possible. And that's what devices like this claim to do. Increase the power factor of devices in your home. Luckily, with a device that has a poor power factor and a kilowatt meter or another power metering device that I can see what the power factor is, I can evaluate if this device works or not. Let's go do that. Whee! I've got this computer in here. It's the white one. Now, as you can see, it has a very old power supply that has a poor power factor. This thing is not efficient at all either, and it draws a lot of power for what it is. That's why I don't use it very much. Now, as you can see, it's sucking down 127 watts just sitting at the login screen. Actually, it sits on Steam Big Picture. It's connected to my TV. And if you go to the power factor page, you can see it has a power factor of 0.63. You want this to be as close to 1 as possible. Although even on very good devices, it's usually like 0.99 or 0.98. 0.63 is pretty bad. So let's plug this in and see if it makes a difference. The light's turned on, so it's getting power. And our power factor is 0.63 still. So this device doesn't even work. But even if it did, it still couldn't possibly save you any money because residents are not billed for power factor.